Alright, timestamp September 28th, 2025. It is about 9:30 a.m. I got up at like midnight. My schedule's so weird. Um, haven't done much yet. Full disclosure, I did take a shower. That was exciting. Just kind of exhausted, beat down, but I'm going to try and get some stuff done before I go to bed. I got a Walmart order coming in today. Basic food stuff. Nothing exciting. I have a sleeping dog over here. That would be the acorn. Moving stuff around. I got both the smaller hutches now in the corner. Not sure what my last video had. Got the other hutch mostly stripped. I've got to pull the stuff off that top. Then I'm going to move it to the living room. So I'm going to get it ready for Facebook Marketplace because I'm going to move. This whole house is such a slide puzzle. And some of it's by my own creation, I acknowledge that, because I'm the reason those arcade games are there. And quite frankly, I'm okay with my decisions there. But, slide puzzle. Move the smaller of the china cabinets to the living room. I can move one of the video games over there. Then I can move the totes of eBay to where the video game was, which frees up room so that I can move stuff out of the way to get the other china cabinet emptied. I've created 10 banker boxes so far of china, and it's nice stuff. It's stuff I don't want to... I mean, we haven't started to really sell anything of theirs. Mom said wait until I pass before you start doing any of that. So, I mean, I have a green light, and I can pad their account, get more money into their account so I can get more stuff fixed here, like the lanai ceiling, which is still very saggy, and we've got hurricanes off the coast. It's off the other coast of Florida. We've got Umberto and Imelda, I think. Not too freaked out about it, because it looks like they're going to like walk. I feel bad for the Bahamas because it looks like they're going to kind of walk up the coast and basically punch the Bahamas in the face. Man, I would not want to live there. I'm not not a beach guy anyway, but with the amount of storms that in Cuba, the amount of storms that just pummel them every season, yikes. Yeah, no thank you. But I did want to pop on. Health-wise, I feel okay. Had some chest tightness here and there. Again, I think it's panic attack stuff, because I'll just like get jittery in the chest tightness, and it's just like no reason. I mean, it's funny I say that because one of my friends has also had panic attacks most of her life, and she's like, well, no, the past 2.5 years has been like one giant anxiety attack for you, so you keep saying that you have panic attacks for no reason, but your entire life has been a panic attack for the past 2 years. And it's like, no, okay. I mean, this is new to me. I didn't start having panic attacks until, honestly, it was after the major shenanigans with my parents in like the late 2023 that I started going through some of that. Mid 2023, I started experiencing them. This is a fairly new thing for me, and I don't care for them. I don't have the receipt, so I'm kind of stuck with it. Yeah, for anybody out there that's had them all your life, I'm so sorry. I don't know how you do it. Still not AI. I'm still real. It's true. Yep. But yeah, I'm just feeling beat down today. again, I do want to get some stuff done because I need to, you know. Doing Harry and David breakfast blend, nothing exciting exactly. It's good coffee. It's damn good coffee and hot, but just sticking with the house blend, so to speak. I did get a couple packages yesterday. I didn't even open them because I want to say I went to bed at like 6 p.m. That's part of why I'm tired. Because I'm going to bed at like 6 p.m. and getting up at midnight, or going to bed at, 10 p.m. and getting up at 4. And I'm putting in my 8 plus. I think this is some Doctor Who figures. I think. Slightly fabricated box. Looks like it's a bigger box. They cut down a little bit and made one. Yeah. As a warehouse guy, nicely done. Yeah. Brought. Yeah, some I don't know what that was. Some of this I already have, but I'm just gonna put it in resell category. The price was really, really good. The main reason, I don't know if I have that Tennant or not. I'm not sure that I do. So I got a David Tennant out of this one. Wearing the blue pinstripe with the brown dusters, got the glasses, the brainy specs. Not sure if I have that one or not. That was the one I'm not sure about. I know I have an Eccleston already, so I'll take a look at them and see if there's one that stands out as far as like being in better shape than the others. And in honest listings, list the one that I don't like as much and explain if it's got, paint fade or damage or scratches or whatnot. This one looks pretty clean. It's got some smudgy stuff. Actually, I think that's supposed to be there. Looks like the jacket's got a little bit of texturing to it, like from a paint standpoint. I don't know if you can see that, maybe kind of. I thought it was dirt, but it may actually just be like paint to add its own sort of color texture to it. The reason I bought this lot was this person right here. Because I was pretty sure I did not have a Jon Pertwee. I still need to get a Joe Grant too. I know I have at least one Sarah Jane. But I wanted to get a Pertwee, and this is a pretty decent one. He always had that like almost stage magician flamboyancy to him. Nothing like Colin Baker. Man, do not pick a fight with your costume department. Just don't. They'll get you. Eyes are a little strange when you look at it dead on. But they got his features pretty good. Yes. I don't know if he's even got his little signet ring. You can see that. Well, it's a good looking figure. The ruffles and the little cape and all that. It's so Pertwee, right? If you know, you know. So, I'm going to put that in my Doctor Who box. I'm not going to split them up yet. Like go through and go, I already have this one. Because I don't really have, I want to make sure I have them all in one place. So this might be like a month or two from now, depending. Put you on that for now. And then at that point, once everything is all in the same box or 2 boxes or 3 boxes, I can break it out and sort them. You know what I mean? Just to really, really, really know what I have and what I don't. Is what I'm getting at. Badly. Oh, yeah. I know how boxes work. Sort of. I do. This should be... Apparently it's cocaine. Leftovers. If you used saran wrap or stretch film? It might be stretch film. That popping sound, I hope it's an air bubble in the stretch film. The Chihuahua just about jumped out of his fur. I've been around Chihuahuas a little bit. Being around these guys, now just this guy, all that pulp culture stuff about them being jumpy and all that. Yeah, no, that's actually true. That stereotype seems to be legitimate. I'm glad they packed it this thoroughly, but yes. Alright. This should be that Aliens lot that was 99 and then went up to like 170 with shipping and all. I really didn't want it to go that high, but I understand why it did. These trackers. Yeah. Oh, that looks so good. The detailing on that. The motion trackers. So the handle there and 5 meters, man. That's in the room. Again, if you know, you know. Now I need a small top hat and a small cane. There was a second tracker. Is it smaller? Ooh, it is smaller. That's interesting. Figure out. This one is noticeably smaller. That's interesting. Yeah. That's interesting. I didn't know that. There's like a his and a her. Some pulse rifles. Okay. Wasn't sure if the clip would come out or not. And I know on something this small they normally wouldn't. But like some of the Resident Evil guns, like the Palisades and Moby Dick, you can look this up if you want. But like the rifles, the like clips come out and The one of the bolt action rifles, the bolt actually slides back. They're really detailed. I love the weapons from those. That is a pretty mold. That is pretty. I want to say there were 3 of them in here. Ooh! 3! And also different sizes. They are. What? That's interesting. So these 2 are the same size. That one is not, though. It's trying to figure out a way to show you. So yeah, you can kind of see the difference there. That's interesting. A couple of face huggers. Not want to wake up with that in the room. Okay. See, that goes with one of the rail guns, doesn't it? I mean, there's a Vasquez, or should be a Vasquez in this. I don't think I got her gun. Because, you know, she and Drake have the rail guns. And there's a 4th pulse rifle without a strap, which, no problem. And then that's most likely Hicks's shotgun for close encounters. Pretty decent mold. Okay. I'm gonna sling that over his back. Very cool. Very, very cool. It's interesting though, because I think that's the that one thing is like the light and like scope equipment for the got Hello My Baby in my head now. For, I want to say they call them the rail guns. They're the guns that Vasquez and Drake had, which, if I remember correctly from the book, the rail guns have, this is fun behind the scenes fact in case you don't know this one. I want to say there's something in the programming of the railguns that all the Marines and anyone that's going to be around the situation, friendlies, have like a tracker kind of thing in them, and the railgun won't fire at anyone in their unit, whatnot. It'll automatically like not fire if, you know. And the reason for that, I think I remember this correctly from reading the book, is that Drake and Vasquez are both convicts, would be the best way to put it. They both did, not necessarily together, but they both did something naughty. And one of the things that in the world of Weyland-Yutani and or Mother you can do is you can, if you're serving a life sentence, you can join the military. There's a limit to how high you can go. I don't think you can actually become an officer and all that, but you're given weapons where you can't use them to turn on your own people. i.e. you can't use the railgun to shoot your unit so that you can try and escape because you're kind of in custody-ish. But, if you want to go out and see the world or to see the universe, so to speak, and not just die in a cell, you can choose military service. So, yeah. I'm very happy right now. Very, very happy right now. The NECA or NECA figures, in my opinion, look really damn good. And she's got her pouty face. Angry eyes. And she does have her gun, which does come out nice. Got her little, it's supposed to be a 9mm or 45. I'm not sure. That goes on her side, on her chest holster. Oh, she's got a knife down there too. Yeah, that looks like yeah. Kind of K-bar like. Very cool. Detail on these figures is so good. I think they did the 3D imaging. Not sure how they did it though. By the time they made these, that was a long time ago figure-wise, like movie-wise and all that. This has got to be Wendrix. I think it's very cool that they did what they did. I went into it the other day, but cool. Bittersweet, Oh, wow. Cool. Okay. So, Hicks, based on his mouth shape, I'm willing to bet he's saying the word leaving. And he's got a tracker. Which, I don't know if you can see the screen. But that very much looks like the whole 5 meters, man. Which I don't know why you have the tracker. I'm a little confused on that one. Because this is absolutely Corporal Hicks. Does the helmet come off or no? Looks like it should. It's got actual hair and head, right? I hate it when figures like have a helmet that actually can pop off, but then like the part where the helmet isn't. It's just like flat or something. It's like, okay, that the joy is gone. Keep the helmet on. Something went horribly wrong. I don't want to break it. I'll mess with it later. It looks like the armor does come off, which is cool. Very, very, very cool. And there's some Burke Carter J. Fairly certain he just caught something in his zipper based on the facial expression there. We've all been there, right? Yeah, the likeness is really, really good. Yeah, as far as... I'm going to speak directly to Burke. As far as what happened to you, as far as your ending, I'm not mad about you. Yeah, I went there. The vest looks like it comes off with difficulty, but it comes off. That's pretty cool. He's got his company watch. Given to him after 10 years of hurting people based on company orders. He's proud of that thing. Beat the character. A necessary evil, you know, from a plot point standpoint, but this should be some Hudson action. Facial expression actually looks, I don't want to say a little butch here, but it's not the whiny face I would have expected. I like the eyeballs on the armor. That's fun. Yeah, the amount of detail they put into these is just really, really impressive. What is this? Is this supposed to be like the little handheld welder thing? Ooh, I think it is. Yeah! That's on his belt. Which looks like the little tool they were using to cut through the steel and stuff. That's really cool. Little belt tool. Tim Allen, be proud. Arr, arr. I'm pretty sure I'm doing it wrong. Maybe not. Comes off easy, hard to put back on. Like a wedding dress. Alright. Don't break, don't break, don't break. There we go. Does he have a knife there? Is that what that is? It is, and it does not come out. Okay, don't push on that. Yeah, very cool though. Also looks like he has hair. And also looks like I might break him accidentally. Some other writing on the back of his armor that I hadn't seen before. Even watching the movie, I never noticed it. Actually, I had seen this, but it says contents under pressure, and then underneath it in small print, which I never noticed, it says dispose of properly. It's funny. Marine humor. You dog meat, pal. Yeah, the detail on these is just so really good. he wants to, like, kind of slump a little bit. Really nice detail on these guys. Good articulation too. I know Marvel's done some figures where, like, all of the fingers are individually articulated, and that's cool, but sometimes they're not really rigid, so they can't really hold anything. It's mostly just you can do, like, expressions with the hand, because you just can't make it, like, taut to grab around something. And they're usually so small, like on a figure this size, you know, you can see the finger. They're really breakable. Okay, so it's got bandage on the left arm. So presumably that would be after their first encounter, right? I think it's a little splashy. Yeah, I'm glad I did it. Because again, looking at the numbers and whatnot, some of these figures by themselves are almost $100. So 170 for the whole bunch. I'm willing to bet that's not all the gear that would normally come with them if I bought them, like, you know, new in package. But doing dioramas and stuff like that, that's enough to work with. That's pretty cool. I can deal with that. And there's a fourth pulse rifle that I didn't know was going on, and a tracker, and yeah, I'm pleased. So, wow, I've been playing with my toys for a while. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I'll probably check in again before I sack out. I'm going to put these in the latch top tote for my alien stuff. And I'm going to attempt to move some furniture around. Should be very exciting. I got my back pill right over there, so I'm ready in that aspect. And it'll be great. So yeah. Make it a great day.